game between your Wabash Apaches and the Fairfield Falcons. I'm Chandler Jones, joined by my tech man Eli Edmond. We're going to bring you all the action tonight as Northfield and Fremont went a little extra, just a couple extra innings here to extend this out to a 6 o'clock start time, which is fine by us. Beautiful day, the wind has calmed down and the sun is out and bright.
Leading off for Fairfield here in this championship
If you're just
game.
joining us for the first time today,
Number 2,
10:30 this morning,
Yoder.
Fremont and Wabash squared off with the Apaches coming away with a 4-0 victory. Jason Tate goes the full 7 innings and a shutout. And then through 5, very close game between the Fairfield Falcons and the Northfield Norsemen. And then all of a sudden, things got a little out of hand, and a 9-1 victory for the Falcons leads us here tonight. And tonight's first pitch is a strike from freshman number 8, Cooper Long. 0-1 count here. Just a bit outside with that curveball, 1-1. Long delivers, and a 2-hopper out to shortstop Keaton Fields, over to first, and we've got one away.
That'll bring up your catcher, number 28.
So Michael Slayball for the Fairfield Falcons steps in. Long's first pitch is line drive down the line past Daughtry. He'll make the turn and look at 2. He will go. The throw comes in, 1 hop, no throw to second base, and a double to get the Falcons started. As we said, freshman Cooper Long on the mound tonight.
Number 11,
Moves the ball around very well, picks the corners, and a nice little curveball behind the plate. Senior Andrew Dillon at third, Trevor Daughtry, Keaton Fields at short, Derek Reed at second, and Brayton Ice at first. In the outfield, you've got Jason Tate, Justin Booth, and I'm not actually sure who is out there in right field tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, Jason Tate is in right field. First pitch is a ball. Swing in the dirt. Ball bounces away as it's in the dirt. Runner advances to third. It is a 1-1 count.
Who's in right field? Yeah, you got Tate, Justin Booth, Carter.
So Carter Booth in right field. Justin and Booth in center. Jason Tate in left. Long comes set. 1-1 pitch. Curveball in the outside corner and gets the call. 1-2. Cooper does not throw very hard, but he does move the ball around very well. Very good at keeping it low. Very good breaking ball. And another one. And he will get the call again on a half check swing. And 2 outs now.
Now
as the
batting
Apaches
right
look to
fielder,
get out of
number
trouble
25,
here.
Keegan Miller.
Keegan Miller will step in for the Falcons. He is a lefty. Just a bit low on the curveball, 1-0. A fastball on the outside corner, 1-1 count. Long doesn't take much time. Gets the sign as quick as possible, gets set, and goes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Two-one count here on Miller. Another outside fastball for a strike on that corner. 2-2. 2 outs here. Man on third for the Falcons. Cooper dangles his arm, gets the sign, comes set. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a curveball and strike 3. So the Falcons threatened with a double pass ball, but 2 strikeouts by the freshman get the job done, and now your Batchies will have a chance to break it here in the bottom of the first.
Leading off for Wabash, number 1, Andrew Dillon.
Back here at Chris Rood Field,
Yeah.
senior catcher Andrew Dillon steps in. The Bethel commit takes a first pitch ball from the starting pitcher Owen Garrison. Ball 2, just a bit low. 2-0 count on Dillon. And that one's high. 30 count. And that one way inside, and Dillon walks on 4 straight
Now
pitches.
batting number 20, Trevor.
Now batting for the Apaches, number 20, Trevor Daughtry. He's had some success with the bat since coming back from injury. He will lay down a bunt that just gets fouled. Trevor missed most of the season to start out. Got back just a couple weeks ago. His swing has gotten better and better, and he is starting to line the ball everywhere. He does all the little things right. Tries the bunt again. Back pick on Dillon at first. He is safe, but it is strike 2 on Trevor. He'll look to do what he does best here and put the ball in play. And he does. It's not going to quite... Oh, nope, he will be safe. Oh, no, they do call him out. There was a tag right before Dillon got to second base.
14,
and they threw Trevor out on a close call at first. Shortstop Keaton Field steps in here after the double play. He'll take a strike on the outside corner. Keaton, the team leading batting average. That curveball gets away, and it'll be a 1-1 count. Keaton Field's also in our game on Wednesday night against Whitco. Stole his 30th base of the year. Takes the ball high. That does, I believe, put him in the top 10 in the state in stolen bases. He is in the top half. He's had a wonderful year on the base paths. He hits that one, skies it into left. Left fielder drifts back, gets under, and makes the catch. So the Apaches get a walk, but a double
After
play
one inning of
erases
play,
it.
no score.
And after one, 0-0.
For Fairfield here in the second inning. Pitcher number 22, Owen Garrison.
So the Falcons come up for their half of the second inning. Still just a beautiful day. A little chilly this morning with some breeziness, but today has been a wonderful day for baseball as the first pitch is a curveball in the outside corner, 0-1, as Long continues to deal. That one hit off the end of the bat. Jason Tate getting back, still running, and it's going to get down, and it's going to be a double as that ball got up high and just continued to move on Tate.
Now batting, number 15, your first baseman, Donovan Mast.
The Apaches will come in on their orange defense, their bunt defense, on the left side of the infield. First pitch. One hop over to Keaton Fields. And they will get a double play here. No, I believe Ice pulled at first base on the throw, but smart enough to
Now
get it back
batting
over
number
to third
3,
base to
Landon
Daughtry. He
Miller.
makes the tag, so he cuts the lead man down. Only one out on that play and a man on first base. But a smart play by Brayton Ice as that throw took him up the line a bit. He was smart enough to make that throw back across the diamond. Inside corner for Long. It's a strike. Comes set. And he's going to pop that one up. Keaton Fields calls for it at short. He makes the play, and there are two down.
Now batting, left fielder number 20, Mitchell Miller.
Mitchell Miller will come up here for the Fairfield Falcons with two down and a man on first. Early on, Fairfield 0 for 3 with men in scoring position. They don't have one right now because he made a base running error, but here's a pitch and a beautiful throw down by Dylan. Guns the man at second base, and we are out of this one too. Going to the bottom of the second for your Apaches.
Jason Tate.
Leading off the bottom of the second inning. Leading off the bottom of the second inning for the Apaches, left fielder Jason Tate. He pitched a gem 7-inning shutout to get here. He takes an outside curveball for a ball. Ran into a couple small spots in game 1 against Fremont. Bases loaded at one point. Had some clutch pitches as he fouls one back to make it 1-1. Had another there in the 7th where a couple runners got on, but he shut down the Eagles. And we find ourselves here in this championship game. That ball in the dirt. 2-1 count. Swings at an inside pitch and fouls it away, and it gets a piece of the catcher. And he is in some pain. Umpire's going to walk out and give him a second. It takes a special kind of tough to be a catcher. And that young man took a shot. So he walks it off a little bit. Umpire's still giving him a little time. Nice little courtesy as Jason has a little conversation with him, asking if he's all right.
He showed up extremely late and got a heart attack. But and one time
So a 2-2 count here on Tate. As he steps back into the box, we're ready to go again.
I'm like, what? He goes, I pulled these right out of the wash and got in the car.
Here comes the pitch.
We can find it.
And a ball outside on another curve. So Garrison has not found the curveball yet. He seems to be struggling and keeping it a little low. And there's a high fastball on a 3-2 count. And Tate won. Now batting number 3 freshman Carter Booth, playing in right field for this game. As a mid-season move to the outfield has paid big dividends for the Apaches, as Carter's done very well. He'll lay down a bunt which gets foul. Oh, 1 count. Tate takes a lead off first. The Apache's second base runner of the day. He bunts it straight into the air. Garrison catches it. They try to get Tate at first, and it doesn't happen.
7.
So only one out there. Now batting number 7, senior Grayson Horner. Had a big double in the game earlier today. He will take one up high. Grayson is the guy that if he does get a hold of it, he will line drive it. He'll find a gap. Tate gets back. And he's safe. 1 down. 1-0 count here on Horner as Tate takes a lead. A little bit more. He takes off, and a foul ball pulled down third. He'll have to return.
So when I give him this list the other day,
Tate gets back there. It's a 1-1 count. Horner steps back in. Here's the pitch. And for the first time today, Garrison gets that curveball over. 1-2 count. Quick pitch in the dirt. I think he thought Tate was going to take off there, and he doesn't. 2-2 count. One down here in the bottom of the second. And Harner pulls a curveball foul. Stays alive. Tate gets back on a pickoff attempt by Garrison. Still a 2-2 count. And he bloops one into center field. That'll get down for a hit. Tate moves to second, so the Apaches in the hit column.
Now batting, number 8, Cooper.
Steps in with 2 on and 1 down. Tate at second, Harner at first. That ball's in the dirt. Cooper takes a strike on the outside corner, and the ball, they try to back pick on Tate, and that ball goes into center field, and both runners move up and overthrown again, but right toward the plate. So the Apaches with a prime opportunity here in the bottom of the second inning with minutes second and third and only 1 down. A 1-1 count. Cooper squares to bunt. And it's a ball. 2-1 count. Cooper trying to help himself out as he has pitched pretty decent here first couple innings. That ball inside, so 3-1. And if you're a hitter here, it's got to be yours. It's got to be a 3-1 swing. Find one and find a hole somewhere. And that ball is low and outside, so the base is... Second baseman Derek Reed steps in with 1 down here in the bottom of the second, and the base is juiced, with a chance to put the Apaches on the board first tonight. Quick step off and fake throw to third as the Apaches continue to be aggressive. Derek Reed hits a high chop, but just foul. So he tacks that first pitch fastball. And an unusual sight as the Falcons, that pitch misses high, 1-1, as the Falcons leave their third baseman very close to third, trying to take the aggressive Apaches out of their game, but they continue to push the envelope here. And that ball tails inside and gets Reed, but I think it was a little bit of hand and a little bit of bat as Coach Holly walks up to check. Coach Holly questioning if he was hit or not as Reed shakes his hand. The umpires are going to get together and have a conversation about it. Coach Holly asking if anything was seen differently out on the field from the field umpire, as the gentleman behind the plate can only see so much. And they're going to call it a strike. So Derek Reed now in a small hole at 1-2. And he gets caught looking at strike 3. Senior Justin Booth steps in with 2 down here and the bases still loaded. That ball outside almost gets away. 1-0 count. The Apaches are threatening here. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1. Booth waits on the curveball, takes a hack at it, fouls it away, so 1-2. Just a bit outside as the Fairfield faithful thought they had him. 2-2 count. That ball's in the dirt, 3-2. And we have gone as far as we can go. Bases loaded, 2 down, 3-2 count. As Garrison comes up to get the sign, Justin Booth readies himself in the box. And here we go. Rolls it over, foul. So we'll do it again. No more pressure-packed moment in baseball than full count, 2 outs, and bases loaded. And he hits the ball to second base on a big, helpful hop there and thrown out. So the Apaches don't get any either, and we will go to the top of the third.
2 innings of play, still.
Fairfield comes up here in the top of the third inning. Still no score as the Apaches threaten but can't get anything across the plate. So Cooper steps back in, his first pitch of the third. Strike. Big swing. Looks like he tried to pull it here. Cooper whips that curveball in there and gets strike 2, and he is way ahead. 0-2 pitch. Inside and pulled, and Tate drifts back, and he'll get there. As the wind is still blowing just enough to make that ball fly a few extra feet tonight.
Fast.
So a quick first out here on 3 pitches. Luke Mast for the Falcons will step in here for the first time tonight. And Cooper throws 1 pitch and about 3 feet difference, and Tate makes out number 2.
Now batting your shortstop, number 2, Cohen Yoder.
Is this back to the top yet? Is this back to the top yet? Yep, this is one. Top 3.
And the Falcons turn the lineup over back to the top here for Yoder. Cooper quickly. Just a bit outside there. He 1-0 inside and low. 2-0. Outside again. 3-0. First time that Long has reached 3-0 on a batter today. He'll throw one down the middle on a fake bunt attempt, and 3-1. The 3-1 gets a swing there as Long takes a little bit off. Full count. And the check swing is a no. So Yoder walks on
Now
a
batting
3-2
your
pitch
pitcher,
just
number
up
28,
in the
Michael
zone.
Slayball.
So a quick 2 outs, but a walk here. Slayball steps in for the second time this evening. Yoder takes his lead at first. Cooper is quick. Curveball back pick. Just a little late. One 1-0 count. And that ball is popped up, and it'll be a can of corn to Justin Booth in center field. And the Falcons don't do much of anything in their top of the third. And we'll be back for the bottom. So leading off the bottom of the third, back to the top of the order for the Apaches, Andrew Dillon, the lefty, steps in and takes a ball. 1-0 count. Next pitch is a strike. 1-1. Dillon, a very patient hitter. Doesn't strike out much. Takes one inside, bounces away. 2-1 count. And he ropes one down the line, just foul. Surefire double if that ball stays in. Alas, a 2-2 count. Here comes the 2-2. Curveball up and outside. So we're full. As I said, Dylan very patient. Quickly Garrison brings the full count pitch and inside almost gets him. And a ball 4.
Now batting number 20, Trevor Daughtry.
So Dylan will jog down to first then. Dylan jogs down to first. He'll take his lead as Trevor Daughtry steps in for the second time today. He rolled into a double play his first time. Quick throw over, almost gets by. Dylan back safely. Dylan takes his lead. Daughtry will lay down a bunt. Nice bunt. Gets the job done as Dylan moves to second.
That'll bring him.
Now batting for the Apaches, Keaton Fields. He'll take a curveball for a strike. Oh, 1 count as Dylan takes his lead at second base. Another Apache in scoring position. Turns on an inside fastball and yanks it foul, so he's down 0-2. Garrison gets the sign. Comes set. Dylan takes the lead. And Keaton strikes out on an inside pitch.
Now batting number 5, Jason.
Jason Tate steps in. He will take a ball in the dirt and another back pick attempt. And they got Dylan on the back pick on a great scoop by the shortstop there. So the Apaches go down, and we will head to the 4th.
After 3 innings. Top of the 4th inning, designated hitter number 11, Eli Miller.
So Eli Miller, the designated hitter for the Falcons, will lead off here in the top of the 4th inning. Still a 0-0 tie. The Apaches and Falcons have had opportunities. Cooper Long done very well here today, keeping the ball low and making the Falcons pop up a lot as a quick strike to start the fourth. He's given up a couple hits, but nothing's too serious. And a rollover, foul. 0-2 count. Takes a ball, 1-2 count. And just taps it foul to stay alive. Still 1-2. As Cooper has been very efficient so far in this game. Steps in, and here's your pitch. And he rolls a curveball over. Daughtry takes a quick step back, rockets across the field to ice, and gets the out. So 1 down for the Falcons.
That'll bring up your right fielder, number 25, Keegan Miller.
As Keegan Miller steps in for the second time today. He yanks one to the opposite side, and it gets through. Just a perfect spotted ground ball there, as Reed can't make it. So a 1-out base hit here.
Now batting, pitcher number 22, Owen Garrison.
As the pitcher Owen Garrison will step in, try to help himself here. As the Apaches step into their orange bunt defense. A curveball is taken for a ball and no square. Miller takes his lead at first. A pickoff attempt just to keep him honest. Strike on the inside corner to even the count at 1-1. Cooper very good at changing up his delivery to the plate. Sometimes he's quick, sometimes he'll stick and wait. Another pick. Ice puts the tag on, but he is safe. Cooper comes set. He'll deliver. And a hard hit ball up the middle. Keaton gets there. They get one. And Ice keeps the ball in front, but they only get the man at second base, as Keaton had to range up the middle of the field pretty far.
Now
So,
batting, your first baseman,
2 down
number
as
15,
Garrison replaces
Donovan
Miller at first
Mast.
base.
Oh, come to Wabash. Hey, here, special comes with this? Yeah, dude. Hey, you need
Curveball for a strike. 0-1 count.
So we're going to need gloves?
the holes that OJ went into. Yeah.
Alright, just come to the baseball field. Huh? Just come to the baseball field.
Fouled back and quickly 0-2 as Cooper continues to remain very efficient with his pitch count.
Alright, so you want to get here.
Garrison takes the lead from first. And the 0-2 curveball a little high, but Dillon on a line again, and yet another runner gunned out. They are just not getting the big jumps they think they are. And we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, still tied at
Wabash, number 5, Jason.
It was Jason Tate who was at the plate when Dylan was picked off to end the third, and he will step back up as Garrison delivers. Just a bit outside, 1-0. And Garrison bounces one there to make it 2-0. The Apaches have threatened early and often here, but just have not got that clutch hit or the ball to bounce their way yet. Tate takes one way up the elevator, and he's got a 30 count. Takes one on the inside corner. 3-1. So he'll look in, dig in for his best 3-1 swing. And that ball is low and in the dirt as
Now batting
Jason
number 3,
walks to lead
Carter
off the bottom. So Carter Booth steps in a bunting situation as Jason Tate walks, and he will be at first base. Third baseman creeps way in. Takes a strike on the inside corner, does not square around. Garrison comes set, he will deliver. Carter swings at a curveball. They'll get one at second base on a fielder's choice. Booth beats it out at
Now
first.
batting number
Grayson Harner will step in again. One out and a man still at first base as Carter Booth replaces Tate over there on the fielder's choice. He will take a strike to start. Right at the top of the zone. 0-1 count. Booth gets his lead a little bit more. Harner rips one foul. So he's quickly 0-2. Cooper Long on deck. Booth gets his lead a little bit more. Harner takes one way up. Catcher came up looking possibly to back pick, but drops the baseball. So a 1-2 count. Here in the bottom of the fourth. Harner flails at one and strikes out.
Now batting number 8, Cooper.
Cooper Long steps in with 2 down now and a man on first as the leadoff walk has went nowhere. Curveball looked a little up, but they'll give it to him on the outside corner. That ball in the dirt. Good block though. Keeps it in front and Booth can't go anywhere. 1-1 count here. Another curveball, but that one stays up. 2-1 count. Up again. and it is a 3-1 count. Ball 4. Ball 4. Has some confusion out here as
now batting number 12.
Ball 4. He was out at second base on the stolen base attempt, but ball 4 erases that.
Bright light, flashing. Fresh out the tomb like I'm Lazarus. Hop on the beat, I'm spazzing. Gotta make shot like NFL like it. They want to party on passion.
Yeah.
Antonio Grant is going to come in here and courtesy runner.
Number 15, Antonio Grant, courtesy runner down first.
So Cooper Long steps out for a courtesy runner, as you can do with pitchers and catchers in high school baseball. Grant will get a decent-sized lead as the first baseman plays behind. Reed pops that one, and it'll come way back here by us. Reed, who struck out his first at-bat after taking a half swing inside off his hand. He swings at a curveball, and he's quickly down 0-2. First and second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th for the Apaches. And that one's outside. As the Falcons have tried a couple back picks, one successful, one not today on the Apaches down at second. Reed taps it out front. Catcher's going to have to come out and make a play. He does, but he pulls it, and they're going to call him safe. Catcher had to come out and try to make a quick play and just couldn't get it done. As Reed puts it out there, the catcher comes out, has to make a quick play, little bit up the line or off the line throw, and the first baseman pulls his foot. Reed is safe. So now Justin Booth with another chance. He flails at a curveball in the dirt. 0-1 count as the senior center fielder steps back in. He rips one down third base, but one easy hop. Touch third, and the forced play happens. So nothing there. And again, no runs through 4 innings.
Number 15, Donovan Mass.
So Donovan Mass steps in for the Falcons in the top of the 5th inning. Still no score as the Apaches and Fairfield Falcons have threatened a couple different times here today, but nobody's been able to get that clutch hit. Freshman Cooper Long still very efficient on the mound today as he'll continue to look to set these gentlemen down. First pitch, pop up. Going to be a little tough, and Tate comes in and snow cones it, but he gets it done. one out here in the top of the fifth.
Now batting your third baseman, number 3, Landon Miller.
So 1 pitch, 1 out again here. And efficient, I don't know if there's another word for it, but we need to start looking it up. Another one, quick curveball over the inside corner of the plate. Cooper continues to deal. That one a little off the plate. Curveball bounces up. 1-1 count. That's a strike over the outside corner. 1-2 count here. And that curveball fouled straight back. It'll remain 1-2. As Landon Hubbard races back to get that foul ball. Cooper deals. And that one popped foul back toward us. We will do 1 and 2 again. And another foul ball. And that ball will be popped up as Derek Reed just behind second base will pull it in. 2 down.
That'll bring up your left fielder, number 20, Mitchell Miller.
Mitchell Miller will step in here with 2 down for the Falcons in the top of the 5th inning. That ball is high for ball 1. 1-0 count. Long back in there quickly, gets the sign and delivers. And that ball will be hit deep, but playable, and Tate is there. So another 1-2-3 inning as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Back to the top of the order here as Andrew Dillon steps in. Bottom of the 5th. He will take one low and outside. He will smash one, a couple hops to second base, and quick throw over. 1 out.
Now batting number 20.
Trevor Daughtry steps in. 1 down here for the Apaches in the bottom of the 5th inning as the pitcher's duel continues. Curveball to the outside, strike 1. That ball hit center field, but on a line, and a little bit of a hop step there,
Now
but it's
batting
brought
number
in.
14,
2 down.
Keaton.
Keaton Fields steps in. He will hit a line drive, base hit to center field.
Now batting number 5, Jason.
Tate steps in, 2 down here after the 1-out single, or 2-out single, I'm sorry. One 0 count. Inside fastball, 2-0. Quick back pick over there. Keaton is back. Tate steps back in the box. Still 2-0 count. Fields takes off. He is out at second base. So the Apaches again do not get anything as we head to the 6th.
Leading off for Fairfield here in the top half of the 6th inning, number 7, Luke Mass.
So we head to the top of the 6th, still scoreless between your Apaches and the Falcons of Fairfield. Luke Mast will lead off as Cooper Long, the freshman, steps back out. On top of his hill. That ball fouled off the end of the bat. Probably a good thing for Mast, as it would have been an easy ground out to the first baseman, Ice. 0-1 count here. That curveball rolled over. Keaton Fields will come in, make the play quickly over, and gets it to Ice for out number 1.
Now batting back to
Cooper has done a
number 2,
wonderful job
Yoder.
of keeping these guys off balance the entire game so far. No real hard contact by the Falcons. A lot of balls rolled over, a lot of balls popped up. Easy cans of corn. Strike 1. That ball inside. Keaton makes the play from the hole. Deep throw. Ice stretches. Got him. What a play there as Daughtry scaled over to try to get it. Keaton with the backup. from deep in that hole, and what a cannon
Now
of an arm from
batting,
Fields.
number 28, your catcher, Michael
2 down.
Slayball.
As Long looks to get through the top of the 6th quickly, as he's done most of the day. And that one hops to the hole again. Fields with the drop to ice. Oh, just safe. Again in the same spot, but a little more speed on the base paths that time.
Now batting.
That'll go down as a hit in the books.
Hitter, number 11,
Another fine defensive play.
Miller.
As Eli Miller steps in here with 2 outs, a man on first. Pull. That ball just a little low. 1-0. And a ground ball to second. Fields over to ice, and we are done with the top of the 6th. Nothing serious there, as a 1-out single does no damage as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jason Tate, as he was up there on the stolen base attempt. That was out number 3. He'll take one outside. Garrison holds his release and doesn't agree with the call, but nevertheless, it is a 1-0 count. Tate pops one up. The catcher and Garrison both go for it. Almost running into each other, but it is caught by Garrison, the pitcher.
Now batting, number
Carter Booth will step in here with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch is a strike. 0-1 count as Garrison continues to deal for the Falcons. He and Cooper Long have been at each other all day long, as that one is outside, 1-1. The Apaches have had several chances to put runs across, but haven't been able to get that clutch hit. Booth takes one low, 2-1, as he finds himself ahead. He will hit one to center field. That ball will get down for a base hit. So a 1-out hit here puts the Apaches back on the base paths. That'll bring up Grayson Harner here with one down and a man at first base. The Apaches have been stifled on the base paths for most of the day, as the Fairfield backstop has been very aggressive on back picks and has a very good arm. He takes the first one high. Quick throw over, but Booth sticks it. He'll take his lead. Harner swings and a tip. 1-1. Harner swings again. 1-2 count. As Garrison gets the ball and is almost ready to go immediately as he is feeling it. Harner steps in. He'll set up the 1-2. Curveball tapped out front. He'll throw to second. Almost pulled off. As Harner will beat it and make it to first base. And they say that he pulled his foot at second base as well, as he had to cut away as the ball started to sail. Fairfield's coach will come out and have a conversation. I can tell you from up here, it looked like a very close play. Looked like he could have been, the call could have went either way. Not much of an appeal or anything like that. As umpire has a chuckle and the head coach of the Falcons walks away. Coach Holly looks to possibly be making a switch here. As Cooper Long is supposed to be batting. He seems to be asking a question about a lineup change. Bringing guys in, bringing guys out. Looks like he might send Landon Hubbard. He's going to sub in Landon Hubbard to pinch run for Grayson Harner at first base. A little more speed on the base paths.
We have a pitch runner, number 4, Landon Hubbard. Pitch run at first base.
So Hubbard with a little more speed will step to first base. Cooper Long will step in with one down and runners on first and second. Booth gets his lead. Ball up for ball one, as it looks like Cooper will do his best to lay down a bunt. Carter Booth gets off second base here. Shortstop plays a little behind. Now he steps back to his home. Strike is the call. Evens it up at 1. Cooper fouls away a bunt. So now 1-2, 1 out in first and second. With Derek Reed on deck, Cooper Long trying yet again today to help himself out. Garrison comes set and delivers. That ball is up, as Cooper did square around with 2 strikes. So it looks like he is in the do or die to get the job done here and move a man over. And he pops it out of play, and that will be strike 3.
Now batting, number 12, Derek Reed.
back. 3-2, full count, 2 outs here. First and second for the Apaches. Here comes that 3-2 pitch. Way outside on a curveball. So the bases are loaded.
Now batting number 11,
Justin
Justin.
So, senior Justin Booth for the third time today, up with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Looking to get the job done this time. A big hole between second and third. He takes one in the dirt for ball 1. As the Apache bench and the dugout get a little bit louder, knowing that they have a chance to take the lead here late in this ball game. Booth hits a flare, but the right fielder comes in and gets it. So, no runs again as the Apaches squander another chance. We go to the top of the 7th. So we head to the top of the 7th. Still 0-0 between the Fairfield Falcons and your Wabash Apaches. Cooper Long, Owen Garrison have pitched tremendously today against each other. Long's first pitch will be a ball inside, 1-0 count. That ball fouled back. It's 1-1. One-two count here as that one gets across for a strike. And Miller tries to wear that one but can't get it, so a 2-2 count. And a curveball hit Derek Reed. Ball gets under his glove. So Fairfield gets their leadoff man on.
Now batting number 22.
And I would imagine they'll look
Owen
to move
Garrison.
him over in whatever way they can. As the Apaches once again into that orange defense for the bunt. So he'll get a decent lead off at first. Cooper comes. Big swing and a miss there. 0-1 count. So maybe the bunt is not on their mind as a big hack there. Long delivers. Tries to bunt here, but that ball's going to be foul. So 0-2. As Cooper Long is just now closing in on 70 pitches tonight. As we said, efficient. There's the pitch and a strike. As he does not do any job there for the Falcons.
Now batting at first
Leaves that
baseman,
runner
number
at first
15, Donovan Mast.
So Donovan Mast. And if you have not caught on today, there are a couple Masts, a lot of Millers on this team. It is a family affair. As Fairfield has action in their bullpen. Cooper delivers that ball, line drive, base hit. So for the first time in a long time, Fairfield will have somebody in scoring position as we head back to the top of the order.
Now batting number 3, Landon Miller.
Landon Miller steps in with one down for the Falcons, first and second. That ball a little low. And that one a little off. 2-0. Strike on the inside corner. 2-1 count. Cooper comes to the plate. That ball will be hit way back there. They're going to be a tag at second base. Tate will make the catch. He'll come up. He'll gun to third as Keaton cuts it off, and he does not tag. So 2 down.
Now batting
Here in the
number
top of the
20,
seventh.
Mitchell Miller.
As the Falcons will retain runners at first and second. It's still 0-0 here in the Chris Rude Memorial Tournament Championship game. Just misses outside on a curveball, 1-0. I apologize, the top of the order is the man on deck. I said it was a batter ago. Cooper delivers. That ball hit deep. Jason Tate is on his horse. He drops it at the wall. And the first run of the ball game will come across. Fairfield takes the 1-0 lead. Tate got there, but he had a lot of ground to cover. And the first big break for either team comes
Now batting number 7,
on a
Luke
drop fly ball
Mast.
in left field. There's 2-0. It's only 1-0. 2-0. So the Falcons take a 2-0 lead here. No, it's 2. It's 2. As there was 2 outs and everybody was running. The men on first and second were running. So the top of the order comes in here. That ball is chopped foul for an 0-1 count. Long comes set with a runner on second. Curveball on the outside corner, 0-2. Despite those 2 runs, Cooper Long has been magnificent. 2 great performances by Apache pitching today. Here's the 0-2. And a curveball just tapped foul. It'll remain that way. Fairfield has found a found a hole and has taken a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 7th with a man on second still. That ball high and tight. Brushes him back a little bit. 1-2 count. 2 down. And he will yank it, but that ball was way inside, and the only place he was going to take that was foul. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball just rolled over as Keat comes in, makes the throw across, and Ice makes the play. So the Falcons find it. It is 2-0, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. So the Apaches need to find a way to scrap across a couple runs here, 3 to win it. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, it has been a pitching duel, but the Falcons found a way to get 2 there in the top of the 7th. Andrew Dillon steps in. He'll take a ball outside. Garrison continues to pitch, but Fairfield was warming a righty up in the bullpen. That ball fouled away.
There is a cat somewhere. Unless it's just a child.
So a 1-1 count here. Inside, 2-1. Dillon pops that one foul. It'll get out by a lot. So a 2-2 count here as he leads off the bottom of the 7th inning here for the Apaches, trailing 2-0. That ball just a bit high there. So we go full. And Dillon stares at strike 3.
Now batting, number 20, Trevor.
Trevor Daughtry steps in here. He'll take a ball high. 1-0 count. 1 down as the Apaches are down to their final 2 for the night. Trevor takes one high. 2-0. And the 2-0 is a strike on the outside corner. Trevor yanks one down to the third baseman. He bobbles it, and Trevor's speed is an automatic man on first base. If you bobble, Trevor moves very fast. So Keaton Field steps in here, 1 out and a man on. Looking to keep it alive, pass it to the next man. He'll yank one down, foul to third base. As Coach Montgomery will jog down and retrieve that foul ball. The Apaches with life. Curveball inside, misses. Garrison didn't like it. It curved through there, but a little late. 1-1. That ball outside. It is a 2-1 count. As Jason Tate waits on deck. And Keaton hits one deep but playable. And the catch is made. So the Apaches
Now
come down to their
number
last
5,
at bat.
Jason Tate.
Well, Fairfield coaches out. It looks like Owen Garrison, he may have reached his limit of 120 pitches. So they will bring in a reliever to try to get this final out for them.
The new pitcher for Fairfield, number 2, Cohen Yoder.
So Cohen Yoder will come in and try to get out number 3 and give his Falcon teammates a Chris Rude Memorial Tournament championship. Very good ball game by both teams, as one mishap has led to the 2 runs and made this a 2-0 game, as those runs came in the top of the 7th inning. Today has just been a beautiful day for baseball, as this is the 4th game we have seen. And if you don't remember or didn't see this morning, a 4-0 victory by Fremont. Then a 9-1 victory by Fairfield over Northfield, which is a bit deceiving, as that game was 3-1 well into the 5th inning. Fremont salvaged a game against the Norsemen in Game 3 of the day in the championship, or the consolation, with a 9-inning 7-6 walk-off. And now you've been treated to a very good ball game between a very good Fairfield Falcons team who is ranked in 3A and has over 20 wins on the season, and your Apaches, who have played some quality baseball over the last couple of weeks as they found their footing after a skid. A pitching duel between Owen Garrison and freshman Cooper Long of the Apaches today, as the sun still shines down on the Rude, and the Apaches have just a little bit of life left as Jason Tate steps in. He will face the new pitcher, Cohen Yoder. Curveball low, 1-0. As Carter Booth waits on deck, hoping for a chance to bat. Tate absolutely smashes one past the third baseman as that ball hops big time.
Now batting number 3.
So Tate absolutely annihilates one, and Carter Booth gets a chance here as he takes one outside for ball 1. The tying runs are on as Daughtry takes the lead from second. Tate from first. A curveball stays up. It is 2-0 as Booth stays patient. Yoder's 2-0 to Carter Booth. fouled back here. So it'll be 2-1 with 2 outs here.
Good, how are you?
As that ball stays up, and now it's 3-1 as the Apaches continue to hang on here. 3-1 pitch, way outside, and the bases are loaded for Grayson Horner.
Now batting number 7, Grayson.
So Grayson Horner steps up with the bases loaded, 2 down, and the winning run at first base. Grayson hits a hard grounder to first, and it is a foul ball. Fairfield thought they had it sealed there, but that ball just sneaks foul to make it 0-1. So an 0-1 count here, and Horner finds new life. He takes one up. It is a 1-1 count, as Yoder has struggled a little bit here, finds strike zone. That ball is low. It is a 2-1 count, and Yoder's body language on the mound shows some frustration as the Apache bench pleading for Horner to find a hole somewhere. Horner yanks one foul, so the Apaches come down to their final strike. It is a 2-2 count with 2 outs here. Fairfield leads 2-0, but that tying run stands on second base. That ball way outside, and maybe a questionable call for a curveball there. But now we go full. We have gone as far as we can go. 3-2, 2 out, bases juiced. Horner dumps one over. It's going to be dropped by the first baseman who could have finished the game. So a new life. Horner has found a way as Daughtry trots back down to third. Tate and Booth, great speed on the paths here for the Apaches. 3-2 again with 2 down. Horner steps in. And he takes a called third strike. And that is your ball game. So maybe one close there. I don't know that the boys enjoyed that one.
Fairfield 2.
But
Wabash.
what a ball game. What a fight by the Apaches.
Nothing.
And we will see you next week for sectional action as your Apaches take on the LaVille Lancers on Wednesday night.